Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to motivate y'all, give y'all positivity, encourage y'all because all of y'all have great things within you. What I want to discuss with y'all about is, and I don't care how many times your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, I don't care how many times your family told you this by telling you that I'm disappointed in you, I'm disappointed in you this, I'm disappointed in you that. You're not a disappointment. I mean, yeah, you may do something that's messed up. You may make a mistake. You may feel like you failed at something and you never like have your mom and dad tell you that they're proud of you. But just always know that you're not a disappointment. I mean, you're not perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make errors. But it's like your family, what I mean, they so hard on you. They so hard on you. I mean, sometimes it's almost like your mom and dad want you to be perfect. I mean, nobody's perfect, but at the end of the day, as a human being, you do want to do the very best that you can do each and every day. Try to better yourself every day you wake up out of the bed because every day you wake up out of the bed is a blessing. You could have not woke up this morning, so you just have to be thankful and you gotta, it's a blessing to wake up every morning. It's a blessing. God is giving you an opportunity to be great. God is giving you the opportunity to work on your purpose, to get to work, to get on the grind. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're not a disappointment. Like you probably, like was in a situation where like you just graduated from high school or maybe you were still in school and like you didn't really have a lot of work experience and you didn't really want to like be a worker or anything and like your family was being hard on you about work and about this and about that. They probably felt that by you getting fired from a job or by you making a mistake on a job that you weren't gonna get anywhere. Like I always told y'all, not everybody is made for 9 to 5s. If a 9 to 5 job is not for you, that is okay. I mean, regardless of what your family has to say, your family no longer has control over your life anymore. Now it's time for you to be yourself and just do you and prove your family members wrong. You can put yourself into a better position. God can put you into a better position where you can be able to take care of everybody in your family. You can be in a better position where you become rich. You can be in a better position where you're the only one in your family that became rich, like to the point where like they come into you. But like I said, you don't want nobody treating you like an ATM because I mean the sad thing about it is that like I said before, when you on the come up, they won't really like there to support you. They would just speak in negative on you. But then it's like once you had blew up, they wanted to come back and support you, and now they coming to you asking you for money when they were telling you, joking about you always being tight. See, some people think it's all fun and games talking about someone being tight all the time, but when it comes down to always spending money on useless stuff, on name brand clothing, when it comes down to being broke and not having any money, and then arguments and drama starts to happen, it's not fun and games no more. It's not funny no more because now the family is starting, it's like now things are starting to fall apart. Like, but yeah, you're not a disappointment. Don't ever think that you're that don't ever think that all you are to your family is a disappointment, because you're not a disappointment. Even if they do think that you're nothing but a disappointment, don't ever think that you're a disappointment. I know your family may not. I know your family may be telling you over and over again that you're a disappointment, but listen to me. Listen to Wally G. Listen to words of wisdom from Wally G. I'm here to help you. I'm here to motivate you. You are not a disappointment. You're not a failure. No matter how many times a teacher told you in school that you were a failure, you are not a failure. All that stuff they taught you in school, you don't even use it anymore. It was a waste of your time and it was a waste of the teacher's time. Like, teachers be bitching about not making any money. I mean, Like really, if you want to become rich and successful, how is that? How are you supposed to get rich and successful? You being taught information by a 9 to 5 worker that's broke. It almost seems as like that school is a setup for you to be poor for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Because it's like when it comes down to working a 9 to 5, when you get paid, like the taxes gets taken out of your paycheck, it's almost like you're being robbed. Like I said, if working a 9 to 5 is not for you, that is okay. You gotta be yourself, be you. You can make money doing what you want to do, no matter what it is. All of us have the power to do it. I mean, jobs is slavery. But yeah, it doesn't matter how many tests you failed. It doesn't matter how many times you got suspended from school, how many jobs you've been fired from. It don't matter. You're not a disappointment. You're not a disappointment and you're not a failure. You have great things within you. The sad thing about it is that you're still trying to find out what your gift is because the gift was never brung out of you. A gift should be brung out of a human being when they're growing up as a kid, but you gotta, like, you send your kid to school, but because that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. To all of the woke parents out there, like, the thing that sucks about it is, like, if parents don't send their kids to school, they go to jail. And there's probably like a few woke parents out here, like, you know what I mean, woke, if there's any like woke parents out there, like, I'm pretty sure they don't want their kid to go to school to get programmed with all that stuff that's not even true. School teaches you how to live out someone else's dream and not your dream. It's like the school system, they want you to be what they want you to be and not what you want to be. But just know, it don't matter how many tests you flunked, you are not a failure. It doesn't even matter if you never made straight A's, if you never made honor roll. I mean, if you never made straight A's or honor roll, you're still not a failure. You know what I mean? Even if you barely made it through high school, yeah, you're not a failure. You are not a failure. And with all the mistakes that you made when it came down to your family, trying to make your family proud, you're not a disappointment. I mean, it's time for you to do the stuff that you want to do and stop trying to do everything to make your family proud. Stop trying to, like, put yourself in miserable situations just to make your family proud. They no longer have control over your life. You grown now. I don't care if they telling you that you're being disrespectful. You grown. You are grown. I mean, yeah, you don't gotta be, like, disrespectful towards your family, but you shouldn't be letting your family take control over your life. They don't have control over your life. You do. But yeah, always know you're not a disappointment. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share. Love y'all.